Okay, so okay, so let's start the session. Yesterday, I given you overview about how to consume API and present. So complex data. We will design one example today from the beginning of API. Have you tried that API example? Huh? Able to design it? So yep. So let's design that complete screen with Bootstrap. We will design with Bootstrap. So let's create one new HTML page. I am creating a new HTML page by name shopping. Okay, shopping.html. In this, we will create doc type HTML head title. So online fake store something. And here we will use complete bootstrap. So to use complete bootstrap, what we need to do, you know what to implement, right? So we will do that. So we will import all the links and style sheets. Link relation is equal to style sheet. href node modules, bootstrap dist css, bootstrap.css, and link relation is equal to style sheet, href node modules, bootstrap icons in that font bootstrap icons.css, and here here we are linking the body section with attributes. Here script source is equal to node modules jQuery dist jQuery.js, and we have node modules bootstrap dist js bootstrap bundle.js. Right. Now let's design a div, and let's create layout like this: header and heading as say fake store. Fake store. Okay. And class BI and BI cart. Okay, this is fine. Now class BG danger and text center and text white. Okay, and padding 2. This is the header we have, and we have a section. The section I will divide into row. In this we will have div class call This is 3. Another column is some 6. And another class, here we have the column as 3. Okay, then these are the columns. Left side, I will keep here a simple drop down. We'll have a label, select category, and we will put a class form label and div drop down. Here we will have a class form select, and this have an ID LST categories. LST categories, it contains the list of all categories, but it is empty. We will load the categories from API. We will get the data from API. Next, here in the column 6, here I will give column 7, then I can keep this column 2. Here I will just keep a class called catalog. In that we need to put some cards. We will do that. So this catalog will use dflex. I will use ID as catalog, class as dflex, flex wrap, style height some 400 pixel, and overflow as auto, ID as container. Okay, not container, catalog. Okay. Now right side, so we will have a button. So this is class BTN and BTN danger. And here we will put a span W100, class BI and BI cart 4. And here I will put a square brace and a span inside it. That span have ID called LBL count. Okay, and here I will write your cart items. That is just design. We will come back to this. Let's run this. This is the basic design. Keep this section margin top 3 little down. This will be like this. And container fluid. Okay, this is the basic design. Now what should happen is all the categories information should display here in the drop down. All products information should display here. But we need some logic is when user is changing the category, the products must change and display. So we will do first the work loading categories into this drop down. For that, we will write one function script. First we write a function load categories. Okay, now here we will use fetch. We have to fetch from http://fakestoreapi.com/products/categories. It will return the list of all categories. I will tell you what APIs they have so that you can understand first their APIs. You can see their website, but I will first show you here their APIs. That means fakestoreapi.com:// Yeah. This fake store API have request methods. What request methods they have? One is they have slash, means fakestore.api.com is common. In that slash products, it actually it returns list of all products. That is one. Next, they have products slash ID. That means returns details of specific ID product, which ID you pass. They have products slash categories. They have products slash categories. That product slash categories returns all categories. What categories they are having? All categories, electronics, jewelry categories will come. They have products slash category slash some jewelry. What it will do is returns all jewelry products. Like this, you can return all electronic products, all men's clothing like that. So these are the important API methods they have. Before working with any API, first we should know what are the methods they have and what is the purpose of that method. Right? In their website, they already given it. You see, this is Fakestore website. In that website, they already given here the request methods. Products of one, products categories like this. We need these enough. Later you will see others situation wise. So this we are going to use now. This product slash categories, it will return. Okay. So fetch http://fakestoreapi.com/products/categories. What you have to do, dot then function. In the function, we have to use response. So it should return response.json. After that, we have to use then a callback function and the data. This contains list of all categories. What you need to understand in the second level is what data it is returning. First, you should know what it is returning. Let's see in their website, Fakestore API/products/categories. It is returning a simple array. It is array of what type? String type. And this array contains all the products, categories. Okay. That is the data they are returning to them here. So what we will do? So we have to write a for var item of data. Now here we have to define var option, because we need to add into drop down document dot create element. We need to create an option. Option dot text should be item. Option dot value also should be item. Now this option should be added into document dot get element by ID LST categories. That is drop down dot append child. Which one? Option. Now this text we want to display dot to uppercase. We want to display to uppercase. Okay. Now one more. Into this we need to push, because by default they have only these categories. I want one more, that is all. So we will do one thing. We will push that all. That means into the data, we can use unshift all. Okay, that's fine. Now this new item is added into data, then it will perform this iteration. Now this is load categories method. And when to load categories? When body loads, body on load, I will write body load. We will write a function body load. On body load, what we will do? Load categories. It will load all the categories and it will display here. You can see it is ready. Electronics, jewelry, men's clothing, women's clothing, everything ready. Okay. Now we need to load all products here, but that products must change according to category. And very important, all products should come. If I select electronics, only electronic products should come. In that case, now we will create another method called load products function, load products, but this load products will change according to category name. What we will do is this load products into that method, we will pass a parameter called URL. This URL is not standard. It will be changing. Okay. As of now, this URL is unknown. We don't know that URL. So we will just write the logic fetch. When we don't know the URL, so we will just use that URL. After that dot then here we will use a callback function response same. We need to return response.json. Here one more point is that actually this URL will be changing according to category, right? We will see that. Another dot then function callback is data. Now this data must be displayed in a card style. How to display a card already we learned. So what we will do, we will create a div. It is for loop na first for where item of data. Okay, we have to create a div. Document dot create element. What is it? Div. Div have class name. Class name. The class name is, we have card and we have some margin 2, padding 2, right? That is card. Do you have style dot width? Style dot width. I will give as some 200 pixel. Okay. Do you have inner HTML? In that we need to display all the data. That means we will keep an image and image src. It is coming from item dot image. Product have image. Next, I will use the height as so 150 or 200, 150 pixel, class as card image top. Okay. Below that we need another div. In that I will just keep a class card header. In this card header, we will keep a simple paragraph and we will put the item dot title. Okay. Below this, we will put a div. This is a class card footer. card body. In the card body, I will just keep its price, right? I will keep a heading and I will keep the price, item dot price. Okay. In the card footer, this is important. We will design card footer. We have some work also with it. Card footer. And in that, we will keep a button. And button have add to cart. So here we are adding span and class BI cart 4 and add to cart and class BTN danger and W100. Okay, this is all basic design of card. We need to add this into container. Document dot get element by ID catalog dot append child, add the div. Okay, but very important, this is load products, URL is not known. There are no products here. What we will do here, we will access load products. And important, when you are loading products, it's asking URL now. By default, I want all products. Then what is URL here? http://fakestoreapi.com/what products. It will return all products. This URL, it will understood, and it will fetch data from that URL. Then it will return all products. It will print all products in this format. Now this is on body load. It is fetching all the data. It is fetching all the data. So I will keep the height of this container where you are displaying. Yeah, this is the height of container, catalog container. I will keep some 500 or 600 pixel. It will be like this. We can see all the products here. But very important, now comes the challenging one. So when user is changing, heading also not proper, we will go here. We will change the heading, header, style. So is equal height. Height I will give as some 170 pixel, my card header, so that it will have uniform appearance. Okay, these are all the categories and products we are having. Now what we need to do is here, when user selects electronics, we have to get that selected value and display only products that belong to that category. There is an API called products/category/ the category name. Suppose I entered jewelry, only jewelry products will come. So first what we have to do now, we have to write logic on this drop down on change. On change indicates when the drop down value is changed. On change, we will write a function category change. Okay, now I will write the function here. The function category change. What should happen? I have to get the category name. I am declaring how to get category name, document dot get element by ID, LST categories dot value, that will get the category name. LST value means drop down value. it will get the category name. Test whether it is working or not. When this will fire up, when user is changing the category. First test, I will put an alert. Into that I will put category name and check working or not. Now you see I select here electronics coming. I select here men's clothing coming. Okay, good. Now next what we have to do, we need to display only this category products. That means we have to call load products. Into load products, we will put an URL as an expression http://fakestoreapi.com/products/category/category name will be changing. Category name will come from this category name you selected. That means we will put that variable there. That means whatever category user is changing, that category name will be passed into the load products. What load products will do? It will fetch all these records and it will load into this column. But remember, whenever it is loading, you see load products is loading. Before loading, document dot get element by ID catalog dot inner HT. Otherwise, what happens? Previous details will be there. To the previous details, new details will be added. We should not add new details. We need to clean up existing details and put new. Every time, new list, right? If already anything is there, clean up and load the new one. Now see here what will happen. Now here I am selecting the category name. Category name jewelry. Then only jewelry products will come. I am selecting here electronics. Then only electronics will come. I am selecting here men's clothing. That means only men's clothing will come. I am selecting here women's clothing. Only women's clothing will come. Now, when I select should come, but not coming. Because for that we haven't written any logic. We will write very simple here. We will write a simple logic here. What is it? If category name is equal to all, what should happen? If category name is all, then load products. Load products. What products? http://api.com/products. This is all products now. Otherwise, our logic, okay? Otherwise, load only products that belong to category. If user selects all, then load all products. If user selects any category name, then load only that category related products. We are changing that URL. Now you can see it is working fine. I selected men's clothing. So then it will get only the men's clothing and show. You see it gets only men's clothing and show. All, then it should get all the products and display. I am selecting jewelry, only jewelry products should come. Only jewelry products will come. Now comes important here. Okay, this is working fine. We are able to filter and we are able to display only what category we want. Now I selected jewelry and I click on this product, add to cart. This product must be added into cart. And that must display here cart items how many. Right side I need to display how many cart items are there. Now actually When I click add to cart, only this must be added to cart. So all cart items, that list must be separately maintained. That means we have to create one array. We have to create one array called cart items. Cart items is an array. This is empty array. Currently, it doesn't have any data. I will write a function get cart items count. This function, it should display that count inside this span. Right side we called LBL count. Understood? There I want to display. I will get document dot get element by ID LBL count dot inner HTML cart items dot length. How much cart items length? Currently 0. Now this cart items count, I need to get on body load. That means on body load, get cart items count. And you see cart items count will get that 0. Currently no items are there. It is 0. It is displaying 0. Okay, fine. Next step, what to do? When we click on add to cart of any button, that item must be added as cart items. Now we need to write the button click. Let's go to the button. Where is that button? That button is dynamically created here. You see? That means we created the button through logic only. Now that button should have on click. On click, we will say add to cart click. Okay. Add to cart click is the function which fires up, but very important, which item they clicked, that ID we need, because same button is used for every item. That means we are using same button for every item. Then which item button they clicked? How to know? That button, that product ID we will send. So when user clicks add to cart click, we will send that ID. How to send the ID? We will use an expression. We will send item dot ID. The product ID will be sent into it. That means now we have to write a function. Okay, let's write function here. So the function, what is the function name? Add click. This is expecting ID. We are collecting it. Let's check ID is correctly coming or not. Alert. I will put that ID. We will see ID is correctly coming or not. You see, I click on electronics or jewelry. I click on this product, white gold plated, and its ID is 7. So is it correctly coming or not? You see ID 7. Where is it? This is 7 ID, white gold plated. So ID is correctly coming. Okay, good. Now what I have to do is this ID product we need to get. This ID related product we need to get. How to get ID related product? We have an API. ID related, it returns the details of specific ID product. So we will write like this. What we have to do? Fetch. Fetch, what is it? So here http://fakestoreapi.com/products/ID will be changing. We will pass that ID. Dot then we'll use a function it will get the response data. Now, very important is return response dot JSON. We will put another then function, and what is it? We will give data, and here we will define what is it. This data, actually it is returning only one product. You see here in their API, if I say products of one or two, only second product information, this is only object, only one object information is coming. So what we will do now here, this is only one object, we need to push this object into cart items. Cart items is a special array. What we will do, push it. That means cart items dot push. Into that array, we will push this data. That means that object is sent into that. After that, we will write here, get cart items count. Count will be updated. Okay, let's add, we can put some alert also. Alert is nothing but I will just put an alert saying that item added to cart. Added to cart should come. Okay, let's see. I select here jewelry and I selected this and click add to cart. It says item added to cart. Okay, then number 1. That means now you can see how many items are in the cart. It will show 1. Okay, we will select another category, women's clothing. I added one more product. So I click on add to cart. That item added to cart. You can put that item name also if you want. Which item added to cart, that name also we can display. Okay, now it is 2. Now, if when I click that button, those 2 items should display. What are the items in the cart? They must display when I click this button. Now, you can put a pop-up. In a pop-up, we can show those items. Let's do that now. That means how many items in the cart, they should display when I click on this button, right? Okay, let's do one thing. Here, how to know which item is added to cart? Here we can just put data dot dollar, data dot title, data dot and slash n means next line. That means now what will happen is I selected any category. Suppose SanDisk add to cart, SanDisk added to cart. Okay, one item is there. I am selecting some jewelry. So this item added to cart. So this is second item. That is the basic. Now comes important is when user clicks on this button, this is your cart items button. I will keep a div. We will design a model. ID as suppose cart. That is the ID. Now this model, so have model have fade, and you know how to design a model. We will put as model dialog. In that we have a class model content. In that we have the sections. The class model header and heading is your cart items. And we will put a button class btn close. And you know that it should use data bs dismiss model. Okay, now one more option here. Now we will keep here another div in this class as model body. In this model body, here I have to keep a table. In the table, let's keep class as table hover. In this table, we will keep tr, t head, tr, th. We want title, we want price, and we want photo preview. Only these details we want. Those details must be added into table body, T body. Now into the table body, we need to load all cart items. Cart items must be loaded into this table, and this model should pop up when user clicks this button. Data BS target is equal to, what is it? Model, target is hash cart. Data BS toggle is model. That is the option we need to define, cart and toggle. Okay, let's see now. Here on the click, it should display, but currently we don't have any cart items. Now it's not finished. We have to add all those cart items into table. When they must be added into table, when the button is clicked. This button have again on click. On click, I will say show cart, right? Let's write the function now. The function is show cart. It will fire up. Now this should read all the cart items and add to table. That means we have to use a for where item of, what is it? Cart items. For every cart item, we need to design a row. Document dot create element tr. How many cells we need? 3 cells. One is for title. Document dot create element td. Another title. Another for price. Document dot create element. What is it? td. Another td photo preview photo, and we have document dot create element. What is it? td. All these cells are created and configured now. Now here we need to add what should be in td title dot inner html. It should be item dot title. Now what should be in td price dot inner html? It is item dot price. Now in td photo, we should need a picture. Then where image is equal to document dot create element img. Image dot width is 50. That's enough. Image dot height also 50. Okay. And image dot src is equal to item dot image. We'll keep that image. Okay. Next, we need to add this image to td photo dot append child. Image is added. Okay. Now add this into row. tr dot append child. First one is td title. tr dot append child. Second one is td price. tr dot append child. Third one is td photo. And add this row into document dot query selector. What is it? tbody. tbody dot append child. Append child tr. That's ready. We are adding everything into the table. Now see, I selected jewelry. I selected any product. Suppose this is, it is added. Okay, one item is there. Now you can see that item is there. Now one more problem will come. it will repeat those items. We will do one thing. Before adding document dot query selector, tbody, tbody dot inner HTML should be empty, right? Yeah. Now you see here, I selected jewelry. I selected add to cart. It is added. I went to women's clothing. I selected rain jacket. That is also added. I selected suppose another one, that is also added. Now you see three items in the cart. Those three, we are having those three items in the cart. Now here actually, so suppose I am adding electronics. So I am adding TV or this and add to cart. That is 4 items in the cart now. Now very important, if we want, we can able to remove it from the cart. Again, update the cart items. But for that, you need to learn some more events, because that requires a lot of event handling mechanism. This is the first basic approach you need to follow. Here, a lot of things we can design. Actually, we just added general, right? Later, you will see so many other actions also we can do. But for that, so many events we have to learn. We are just in the beginning of data types. Remember, this example you are learning in data type, how to handle object types, right? That means so many other things are there to learn. Then you can implement more better, right? As of now, this is one example. In this, we are making use of this fake store and we are implementing. Actually, for these buttons, generally what happens is, see, let's observe where you are adding model. Now another cell, TH. We will put here as some icon span. Class is equal to, here I am giving BI and BI trash fill and the text danger. I'm using like this. Okay, that is the last column. Here we are adding one more, where td remove document dot create element. This is td. In this td remove, I'm giving here td remove dot inner HTML. Here we have to create another button. We need to create another button. And here we will give class BTN and BTN outline danger, something like this. And we are keeping a span here, span and class. And this span will have a class BI and BI trash to fill, something like this we are adding. Now what happens is here, this is last cell. Add that last cell here. That means tr dot append child. Add td remove also. Now you see, now I selected a product, add to cart, one item added. From all also you can select. Second one, add to cart. So that is also added. Okay, 2. Now I click here, you can see a remove button will come. We have a remove button here. Now when I click on that remove button, that item must be removed from the cart items. That must be removed from the cart items. Lot of work is there again. That means how do we remove from the cart items? So we need to use the splice and handle that, right? We need to configure and define. right? So these kind of things we will see later. That is very complex, right? Right. So this is the basic example you have to try. This is the example for shopping cart, right? That is the basic example of shopping cart. This is the entire program, right? What we written. This is the complete program we have written. You need to try this. Then we can go with other data types how to handle. This is enough for today, right? You have to first try this. Then we will go with other things. Tomorrow we will discuss about how do we work with date types and other data types, right? Then I will give one exercise tomorrow. You do this today. Tomorrow, based on this, I will give you one exercise. You have to do it. Another API I will give. On that API, you have to try, right? We will see, right? Tomorrow, we will continue. Okay, this is enough. You try this today. Okay, na? Right.